Good morning and welcome to the Fall 2025 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. As we prepare for today's ceremony, I would like to share a few important measures to help us maintain both the flow and to preserve the dignity of this occasion, ensuring that today's event is enjoyable and respectful for everyone. Commencement is a milestone, not only for graduates, but all those who have traveled near and far to be a part of this day. As we call the names of the graduates, we would do so in a pace. And to keep the ceremony moving smoothly, every family deserves to hear the graduate's name, so we'd ask that you try to hold your applause until all names have been called. And then lastly, in recognition of this accomplishment, we would ask that you silence your cell phones now. Thank you for helping us maintain the dignity and decorum of today's ceremony. So let's begin. The ceremony begins with the ringing of the Arsenal bell by Hiram Ocasio, a research associate in the Medical College of Georgia's Department of Physiology. Hiram began his career at AU nearly 4 decades ago as a lab technician. He has worked alongside several of MCG's finest throughout his career and remains a vital member of the research community. We invite you now to stand if you're able for the ringing of the Arsenal bell and the processional. Please stand.
Please be seated. Good morning. All right, we hadn't had enough coffee and caffeine in here. Come on now, good morning. All right, we do a little thing at Augusta University. When I say we are, you say AU. Can we do that right now? We are? AU. A little bit louder, graduates. We are? AU. All right, that's what I'm talking about. This is a wonderful and exciting day, not just for you, but also your families. Augusta University is proud to welcome the class of 2025, their families, friends, and distinguished guests. I want to especially recognize First Lady Karen Keene, and along to her side there is Representative Rob Clifton and Representative Gary Richardson. We are delighted you are here today. Ladies and gentlemen, here at the birthplace of medical education in the state of Georgia with an almost 200-year history of improving lives through health care, research, and medicine, we are excited to acknowledge and celebrate the accomplishments of all of our students with each of you this morning. There's something special about Augusta University students. There's something special about Augusta University graduates. These students and graduates embody the work ethic, the resilience, the creativity, the innovation, critical thinking, and civility needed to accomplish great things for humanity. They are uniquely qualified and perfectly equipped to be true game changers in their fields of study, their communities, and their families for generations to come. They could not have accomplished all that they have accomplished to get us to this point today alone. And before we proceed with celebrating each of them, I'd like to give our students an opportunity to thank their families, their friends, the phenomenal faculty and staff who've helped them along this journey. Students, please stand and give all those who've helped you get to this moment a round of applause. And at this time, I'd like to ask all of you who are able to stand to please do so and remain standing for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, and invocation. Jamal Bogan, a student in the Pamplin College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, will now lead us in the singing of the national anthem.
So proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
On this glorious day, we gather as one community to honor our graduates. And so I invite you to receive the invocation in accordance to your faith and your tradition. O gracious one, giver of life, we pause to recognize the significance of this day, the culmination of years of dedication, discipline, and growth. With gratitude and anticipation, we celebrate the commencement of the 2025 graduates of Augusta University. We acknowledge the many experiences that have shaped each graduate, long hours of study, friendships forged, and the challenges overcome and the triumphs earned. Today reflects not only academic achievement, but also strength, resilience, and character of this distinguished class. We also extend our deep appreciation to the faculty, mentors, families, and support systems whose guidance and encouragement has sustained these graduates along the way. As they stand on the threshold of new beginnings, may they face the future with confidence and courage, and may the knowledge gained here inspire them to lead with compassion, integrity, and curiosity as they contribute meaningfully to the world they are about to enter. Let this commencement serve as a symbol of promise and possibilities. As these graduates step forward into their next chapter, may they find success, fulfillment, and purpose in every endeavor. And so it is with gratitude for the journey and hope for the future ahead, we invoke blessings upon this ceremony and upon all who are gathered here today. Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you to Jamal Bogan, the ROTC Color Guard, and the Brass Quintet for the important contributions they've made to our graduation exercises. Additionally, we'd like to thank Chaplain Henry Holt from Wellstar MCG Health Spiritual Care Team for providing the invocation this morning. Will you join me in thanking them, please? At Augusta University, we pride ourselves on being student-centered, and as such, it would be remiss if we didn't put students at the forefront of celebrating students. So our Student Government Association conducted a selection process among the graduating students to identify a student speaker for today's ceremony. Landon Gilbert, a degree candidate from the Holt College of Business today, was selected by his peers to bring greetings on behalf of the graduating class.
Good morning, Jaguar family. And a special good morning to my family members that didn't know I was going to be the commencement speaker today. Surprise, I'm the commencement speaker. I want to start this speech off with a story that resonates with me till this day. I remember when I was a kid watching the movie Rocky with my old man. And if you were to ask him, we probably watched it 8 times over together. Great movie, by the way. But if you don't know what the movie is, I'll dumb it down for you. It's a movie about a nobody fighter. Stops at nothing to make it big. My father would say in the final act where Rocky is fighting Apollo, "You see, son, that is what it's all about. You may get knocked down, but you always, 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 emphasis on the last always, get back up." Now, as a kid, you think you know it all. I'd say, "Yeah, all right, Dad," and brush it off. I see today that he was preparing me for the real world. The real world that'll eat you up, spit you out, and go on next day, as if nothing would have even happened. And you know, we've all had those experiences. You lost a close friend. You just got laid off from a job, and guess what? Rent's due next week. Or you just bombed that test that you knew C couldn't be the same answer for maybe 5 times in a row, right? All right, I see some of y'all shaking y'all's heads. Thank God I'm not the only one. But here at Augusta University, I was humbled enough to be the president of the Holt Business Society, a brother of the Delta Chi fraternity, and an active member in the Student Advisory Council for AU. But today, I am a graduate. Now, this might be who I am today, but trust me when I tell you, I got knocked down plenty on my journey to be here in this moment. I entered college on the high point of the COVID-19 pandemic. 2 weeks of flatten the curve. Y'all remember that? Yeah, all right. Those 2 weeks turned into years of adjusting, missing out on true college experiences, wondering if this was the route that my Creator had laid out for me, and the overall uncertainty about my future. That was how I started, and today I'm a graduate. That is how many of you started, and today you all can call yourselves graduates of this fine institution. And that's what today is really about, getting back up. When the world had shut down, your motivation ran dry, and you didn't know where to go next, guess what you all did? You all got back up. And that's why I want everyone in this auditorium right now to give an applause for the graduates that decided to get back up. Go ahead. This is your day. Every single one of y'all, you earned your degrees, and that's nothing anybody can ever take away from you. Now, after finding out I was to be the commencement speaker, I immediately took to my classrooms, asking various seniors what their experiences were like here at Augusta University. Some said the sense of community they felt here. Others said the diversity of opportunities that the university itself provides. But an overwhelming bunch said the determination that it took to get to this point. To me, my fellow peers, that is what makes this class truly special to me. Now, it's not one big event that binds us, or that we're in some weird way lucky. No, it's that we chose another route, carved our own paths, decided to buckle down, and ultimately get back up. Determination is what lets us find our first classrooms on campus of our freshman year, and don't none of y'all lie, all right? We all got lost at least once. Mom, Dad, cat's out of the bag. But it's that same determination that's leading us to receiving our diplomas today, and to me, that is truly beautiful. As I round off this speech, I want to challenge everyone in this auditorium one thing and one thing only. And I bet you can guess what it is. It's to get back up. Get back up. When we obtain these degrees, a chapter in all of our lives will indeed be closing, but yet a new one shall be emerging. And there'll be points in all of our lives where we may think to ourselves, we can't do this. I can't achieve this. This is beyond me. Well, I'm here to say, do not get comfortable. Strive for more. Apply for that job you think you have no shot at getting. Worst thing to do is say no. Put yourself in that race that you think would be too strenuous on your body. You won't know until you try. Take the leap of faith. Now, sure, you might land at the bottom. And if it's in my case, my old man can attest to this, you're going to land below the bottom. But my friends, it is only up from there. I want to leave you all with a quote and hopes it will resonate with you all today. The quote goes, "The harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. What we obtain too cheap, we esteem too lightly. It is dearness only that gives everything its value. I love the person that can smile in trouble, that can gather strength from distress and grow. Congratulations, and as always, go Jags, baby!"
Thank you, Landon. Wish we'd had the Eye of the Tiger walk-up music to that. Great job. It's now my pleasure to welcome Miss Amy Richardson, our Somerville Alumni Society president, to bring a word of congratulations and welcome from our Alumni Association. Amy?
Can I just add that I have to follow the charisma of Landon? He did great. All right, thank you, President Keene. Congratulations, graduates, and welcome families, friends, and other special guests. As a proud alumnus and double JAG from the James M. Holt College of Business, I welcome you to our Augusta University alumni family with tremendous pleasure and pride. Today, you join the alumni community that is more than 65,000 Jaguars strong. As new Augusta University alumni, you have access to events, programs, and resources to enhance your post-graduation experiences. We hope that you will stay connected to Augusta University and the Jaguar Nation, both now and in your future. Your alumni family is here to support your next steps and beyond. As you graduate today, we celebrate you, applaud this achievement, and wholeheartedly welcome you to the Augusta University alumni community. Congratulations again, and go Jags.
Thank you, Amy. It's now my great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker this morning, the Honorable John Burns. Speaker John Burns is a husband, a father, a grandfather, and the state of Georgia's 75th Speaker of the House of Representatives. He represents the 159th Legislative District that includes Screven County and parts of Effingham and Bullock counties. He was first elected to the House in 2004 and Speaker in 2023. As Speaker, he serves as the House Chief Administrative Officer. Speaker Burns also presides over House floor sessions, assigns bills to committees, and calls matters before the House for debate. As Speaker of the House, Burns has prioritized improving education, expanding access to health care, strengthening public safety, and building on Georgia's economic success through job creation, tax cuts, and workforce development. He is a strong advocate for Augusta University. His bio is in your program, but I'd like to speak off script for just a moment. You see, Speaker John Burns has done a lot in his life, and for Karen and me and our family, he's like family, and today's a special day for us to have him here. You see, there's only so much you can put in a bio without knowing someone. Before we leave today, you will know a man that has humanity, that has demonstrated the very things that Landon just spoke of, getting back up, understanding that he deals with a number of people all around this state and elected officials who have opposing views, but he does so with respect and civility and humanity. Out of all of his accomplishments, Speaker Burns would not necessarily point to all of the business successes that he's had in his agribusiness, or even the successes that he's been able to pass along to his children, but he points to family, his grandchildren, those 5 grandchildren. The sparkle in his eyes and his smile never fades around them and thinking of them. And I have seen him go through hard times. I've seen him where individuals don't have a full story and are just piling on, but he stands tall knowing that he has strong faith, that he has strong family, and most of his friends feel like Karen and I do, like they're a part of his family. It is a great honor for us to have you here, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. You all please give a warm welcome to Speaker John Burns.
Good morning. Good morning, graduates, soon to be. You all know what I know. It's a common theme in our state. It's a common theme that I like to refer to all the time. It's a great day to be a Georgian. A lot of people would like to be where we are. It's a great day to be a Georgian, and certainly it's a great day to be here at Augusta University with my dear friend, Dr. Russell King, with all these folks on stage that have made such a difference in the history of our state, in your history. So we're, this faculty, this staff, the family of Augusta University, most importantly, you soon-to-be graduates. Class of 2025, congratulations. Today marks an end to part of your journey, but maybe a beginning of an exciting chapter in your lives that's played out for some of you over the years since COVID. But I really, really believe it's just the beginning of a very bright future, knowing that all the opportunities that lie ahead of you, and those opportunities can only be limited by you. You've worked hard. I guess you can attest to that. And Landon read my speech, by the way. Landon, thanks for bringing some of the points on it. Thanks for that. That was excellent, Landon. Y'all worked hard, spent countless hours studying, preparing for exams, and giving of yourself in so many different ways because you believe in your future, and that's for sure, but you also believe that you can make a difference in the future of our state
and the communities around our state. And all of this is worth investing in. Thank you for investing so far, and we look forward to how those investments are going to pay off in the future. Now, I've had the distinct pleasure of representing House District 159, and to my colleagues, Rob and Gary, thank you for representing the interest of Augusta University in the General Assembly. You're doing a great job. I've been in the House for 20 years, and over that time, I've seen firsthand the incredible and transformative impact this university, Augusta University, has had on countless students that it serves, that are now serving all over this state of Georgia, and I may also say around the country. I also want to tell you how transformative that service is in so many different ways. A few of them have been mentioned, but so many different ways that your education will have impacted your lives and impacted so many other lives. I also want to urge this community to continue being champions for Augusta University in every sense of the word. There are many ways that you can make a difference in advocating for this institution. I encourage you to do that. And you've been doing that as a community, and I think you can continue to do that in the future, and we will continue to meet with success as we support this great institution. I want to take a second and tell you that my wife, Dale, is regrettably not here, Mr. President. Karen, dear friends, Dale is of yours, and y'all are of her. She's on some important work. You know, sometimes we have to divide and conquer in life. Y'all know about that, and so we're trying to do that today. But Dale is a champion for health care, as Karen is, being on the Children's Hospital of Georgia board, but also a champion for literacy. And I appreciate the work that Dale has done. And also certainly appreciate my dear friend, Karen King, all that you stand for as a family, as a mother, and as a great advocate for this university. I can't say enough. He's already bragged on himself already, Dr. Russell King, but a dear friend Russell is, and the difference he's made in so many lives in the areas he served around this state in his career has been truly remarkable. And the difference he's making for you all and for our state when it comes to the great opportunities that this university provides for leadership in our state. Augusta University, because of Dr. King's leadership, carries out its mission with an unwavering dedication and passions for excellence. Whether you spent your time here preparing to teach in the classroom, training to be among the best and brightest in health care, or working to lead in business, the mantle now has been passed to you to continue pursuing your passion with the same underlying dedication and excellence. Throughout my years of service, I've had the honor of meeting people from all walks of life all around this state as they navigate their paths. If there's one thing that I've learned over those years and in those engagements from both my work in the legislature and in my personal endeavors, is that success rarely arrives on a straight line, y'all. Success is built day by day, choice by choice, and lesson by lesson. So this morning, as you prepare to embark on your life's next journey, I want to leave you with a few pieces of advice, if you will, that have served me well over the years, and that I believe will serve you well as you continue down your path to success. First, never turn down an opportunity to help your neighbor. The most meaningful moments in your life won't be, I believe, personal accomplishments, big paychecks, or other accolades. They'll be the moments that you used your time and talents to lift up your fellow man. Our communities, our state, and our nation are better places when we step up to do what Georgians do best. Lend a helping hand to our neighbors in need. We saw that here in this community and all across South Georgia, but certainly right here in Augusta last year with the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. When our neighbors from all across this state, all around this country, came here, and as you helped your neighbors here, but all across the state, they came here to help those who were facing unimaginable loss as a result of that storm. As Augusta University graduates, service and generosity are now a part of whom you are. So I urge you to continue using your gifts, your talents, and your education to help make your neighbors' lives a little bit easier along the way. Second, and we've had lots of these lately, and we'll continue to have these, always look to every challenge you face not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity. More often than not, challenges will be presented to you at the least opportune time. And for a moment, they may seem insurmountable. But as I always say, along with great challenges come great opportunities. When you view challenges as invitations to grow, to adapt, to innovate, you will gain a new perspective and learn something about who you are and what you're capable of accomplishing. I know that when I look back on these moments in my life, I realize that the most difficult moments, those moments have led to my greatest achievements in life. Thirdly, embrace failure. I know that advice seems a little contradictory right now, especially on a day like today when we are here celebrating all of your accomplishments. But I suspect that somewhere along the way that's led to today's celebration, many of you have faced moments of failure, and yet you are still here. You persevered. You've already proven to yourself that you are capable of overcoming obstacles. And don't let the fear of failure keep you from taking chances and pursuing your dreams. The lessons that you learn and the determination you find within yourself when you face challenges always teach you the most valuable lessons about life. And I can assure you, you will be better off for having learned them. Believe it or not, trust me on that one. Finally, don't forget the ones that helped you along the way. I want you to take a moment to reflect on who's here supporting you today. Look around this room as this day goes on. Your families, your friends, your loved ones, professors, and mentors in your lives. You know, there's an old analogy out there, and I like it. When you see that proverbial turtle on the fence post, you know he didn't get there by himself. Someone had to lift him up. None of us can accomplish anything alone. And I truly believe that. The people who have encouraged you, challenged you, and maybe most importantly, believed in you deserve your gratitude and appreciation, not just today, but throughout your lives. No matter where you go, always remember those who supported you every step of the way, and never, ever turn down an opportunity to let them know how much that means to you. Another thing that always comes to my mind about that area is that a story seldom told is soon forgotten. So remind your loved ones often that you appreciate everything they've done for you that have lifted you up in your life. So now, as you leave today, for whatever comes next in your life, serve your neighbors, embrace the challenges you face, lean on your faith, and go forward with courage. Congratulations, class of 2025. You are going to do wonderful things. May God continue to bless you all. May God bless this great institution, and may God continue to bless our great state of Georgia. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker Burns, for sharing your wisdom with our graduates. We very much appreciate you. Before we begin the presentation of the candidates, I'd like to take a minute to recognize the hard work of our students graduating with honors today. Augusta University awards undergraduate degrees with honors to students who have met specific standards of academic excellence in the classroom as measured by grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Students graduating with honors today have a special cord in AU blue and gray to signify this outstanding academic achievement. Would all students graduating with honors today please stand to be recognized? Well done. Please be seated. And now it is part of our ceremony that you have been waiting for, the presentation of the candidates for graduation. To ensure all graduates are able to hear their names and all guests are able to see their graduates, please remain seated during the presentation of the candidates. As a display of respect for all graduates and as a courtesy to others, we request that members of the audience remain through the entire ceremony, if possible. President Keene will confer degrees after all candidates for graduation have been presented. Thank you. Will the degree candidates from the College of Allied Health Sciences please stand and come forward? The College of Allied Health Sciences, led by Dean Lester Pretlow, was established in 1968 for the purpose of educating allied health professionals for the state of Georgia. Today, we graduate therapists, technicians, administrators, managers, and assistants in a wide variety of disciplines to help address the growing workforce needs of our complex healthcare system. And now I present the degree candidates from the College of Allied Health Sciences.
Yusuf S. Achariga. Emily Hightower. Omar B. Jallo. Layla Chenise Johnson. Leah Corey Jones. Cadence Reese Kirk. Tanaya Michaela Leverett. Diamond Amaya Shide Long. Lamaya Mikkel Merriweather. Septembre Smith. Stephanie Elizabeth Gordon. Dawson Dong Nguyen. Esther Shirley Sider. Kendall Gabriella Shade. Alyssa Weeks.
Will the degree candidates from the College of Education and Human Development please stand and come forward? The College of Education and Human Development, led by Dean Judy Wilson, prepares students at the undergraduate and graduate levels for careers in education and kinesiology. Committed to excellence, the College of Education and Human Development prepares teachers, counselors, administrators, and kinesiologists to serve diverse populations in a wide variety of educational and health settings. And now I present the degree candidates from the College of Education and Human Development.
Okechukwu Chinai Cherem Iuji. Bailey Rena Roberts. Romanica Larian Brown. La Angel Quamiracle Cummings. Sydney Catherine DeBow. Caitlin Faith Hodge. Taja Jonay Johnson, Michaela Lee Larsh, Mariana Londonio, Shakuria Monique Moore, Montana Hope Mosher, Judith Lorraine Park, Sydney Bryson Radford, Lillian Elizabeth Scarborough, Jacob Monroe Shryock, Gracie Lane Seidner, Yasmin Yanez, Antoinette Abina Abeka Ampia, Heba Mariam Anwar, Ana Gabriela Iyala Cosme, Lexi McKenna Bailey, Caitlin Jean Barry, Jalen MacArthur Bates, Margaret Boone, Brandy Abby Gale Bramwell, Morgan Lane Brantley, Caleb Jamar Bussey, Amaya Carter, Oluwabusola Opeyemi Edward, Mary Sarah Hauk, Jamaria Jalen Howard, Brianna Giles, Jada Morgan Johnson, Mackenzie Louthen, Michaela Grace Mead, Chase A. Moreno, Jose Antonio Padilla Jr., Alexandria Grace Ramkisson, Philip Antoni Schulteis, Kendra Nicole Sterling, Kent Allen Thompson, Christina Renee Tyler, Malaysia Lakia Yolanda Williams,
Will the degree candidates from the College of Nursing please stand and come forward? The College of Nursing, established in 1943, is the flagship public college of nursing for the state of Georgia. Led by Dean Beth Neesmith, with campuses in Augusta and Athens, the college prepares graduates for careers as registered nurses, advanced practice registered nurses, clinical nurse leaders, certified registered nurse anesthetists, nurse executives, and nurse scientists. And now I present the College of Nursing degree candidates.
Brooke Nicole Bini, Lillian Danielle Fritz, Treasurer Amoye Holman, Lanique Lake, Rylan Aubrey Lawyer, Priya Patel, Macy Caroline Patridge, Anna Ulrich, Madison Marie Warren, Mallory Malone Weaver,
Will the degree candidates from the College of Science and Mathematics please stand and come forward? The College of Science and Mathematics, led by Dean John Sutherland, provides student-centered education in the natural sciences and mathematics to both undergraduate and graduate students, expands scientific knowledge through research, and strives to increase scientific literacy for all citizens. The college is committed to promoting scientific inquiry and discovery and to creating opportunities for intellectual growth and community involvement. And now I present the degree candidates from the College of Science and Mathematics.
Jasmine Zohal Afsali. Jeffrey David Brainerd. Catherine Conkright. Eli Brian Davis. Nyen An Do. Catherine Dunstan. Jana Temor El Kosheri. Kayla Sarah Farquharson. Nakaya Nelicia Hattie Garnett. Brian Scott Grace. Savion Harris. Dalea Cheyenne Hobbs. Molly Elizabeth Pate. Mackenzie Lynn Jane. Orion Kotas. Jackson P. Kresge. Carly Madison Landrum. J.C. Lynn. Elizabeth Efetobore Nelson. Folu Sogbon Odediran. Folashode Precious Oduneye. Danielle Alyssa Reese. Dylan Robertson. Ashley G. Roberts. Imani Chanel Rollins. Treston Michael Ridge Sanders. Minia Sharif. Joel Ivan Silverio Cruz. Isabel Soto. Caroline Ann Trodson. Kira H. Yoon.
Will the degree candidates from the Hull College of Business please stand and come forward? The Hull College of Business, led by Interim Dean Peter Basciano, was established in 1963 for the purpose of providing a high-quality, personalized education to prepare our students for career success. The college strives to graduate individuals ready to excel in their fields of study and to become leaders in the business world. And now I present the degree candidates from the James M. Hull College of Business.
Sarah A. Aiello. Carter Devon Avery. Christian Hakeem Boyd. Cole Ryan Chambers. Alexis Charles. Josie Allison Cornett. Casey Lauren Craig. Benjamin Lee Cushman. Gautam Dutta. Andrew Franklin Elkin. Landon Cole Gilbert. Brandon Harris. Courtney Diane Johnson. Gifford Christopher Maurice Jones. Kendall Logan Kennedy. Charles Wesley Lane. Sierra Metz. Haley Christine Montgomery. Gilbert Morgan III. Desiree Nina Monroe. Brianna Janae Pichardo. Lauren Claire Price. Kirsten E. Rector. Mary Richards. Matilda Mildred Torres. Michaela Lachey Walker. Jeffrey Jan Wilcher. Naomi Shade Wilson.
Will the degree candidates from the Pamplin College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences please stand and come forward? The Catherine Reese Pamplin College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, led by Dean Kim Davis, forms the heart of liberal arts at Augusta University. Offering over 40 unique degrees, Pamplin is a vibrant college filled with talented students, educators, researchers, and creators. And now I present the degree candidates from the Pamplin College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences.
Sarah Lindsay Adkins. Ashley Grace Alstrom. Keziah Ainsley Apple. Jalen Bailey. Brandon Woodrow Barton. Christy Marley Benjamin. Dalton Grant Burnley. Andrew Cameron Chalker. Sebastian Wallace Childers. Zachary Colton Kofer. Lauren Ashley Cornett. Catherine B. Crozier. Leanne Dudash. Ryan C. Eastman. Janeria Louise Monique Ann Noel Edward. Edward Cole Glazer V. Aiden Jacob Grayson. Madeline M. Griffin. Jaden M. Hall. Nia Hardy. Nija Harrison. Kellyisha Monet Hayden. Sydney Highfield. Jackson Conrad Hodnick. Elizabeth Hooper. William John Huffman. Zachary Thomas Halsey. Richard D. Jackson. Jordan T. Jones. Joshua Philip Jones. Nicole Kolbacki. Kevin Anthony Lambert. Catherine Brenna Larkey. Brody Jameson McLaughlin. Bellamy Sophia McPhail. Talia R. Mosley. William Raymond Myers. Cornelius Leon Miles. Kevin Patel. Allison Elizabeth Renner. Sierra Reynoso. Jada Robinson. Maxwell A. Schaefer. Cynthia Sadot Shalom Abdul Haq. Taiji Jaron Smith. Idaja B. Strobridge. Yvonne Kathy Tu. Eliana Andrea Vigil. David Wall Jr. Jenna Wells. Jacob Mercer Wright. David Alexander Young. Nija D. Young. Liam Bino. Nicole Kathleen Maslin Arts. Ashanti Allen. Quatarius D. Brundage. Justin C. Clark. Mia Tanae Dickens. William Harrison Dunbar. Catherine East. Leon Asa Farrer Jr. Caleb Neal Hale. Bridget Ansley Colleen Lowry. Donald Joshua McRaven. Jaquela Shantice Medlock. Marie Emily Peacock. Jillian Pemberton. Stephanie Rodriguez Cardona. Taylor Shockley. Brenna Grace Chows. Chloe Marissa Weeks. Farzana Barati. Victoria K. Blanchard. Mary Peyton Chandler. Edison Coker. Jack Rain Copeland. Sarah Elizabeth Cummings. Maya A. Davis. Jocelyn Holloway. Sheila Shantae Joyner. Kiera Nicole King. Jillian Crepes. Brianna M. Lewis. Lauren Kennedy Luke. Gabrielle E. Mason. Mallory Kayleen McCraney. DeKalen Morris. Malia C. Pryor. Corina Sophia Roberts. Cameron Jacoby Sims. Lindsay Brooks Stickler. Afra Sayeda. Damita Trehan. Mili Uloa. Alexis Elise Wilson. Caitlin Michelle Wood. Amelia Faith Williams.
Will the degree candidates from the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences please stand and come forward? The School of Computer and Cyber Sciences, led by Dean Alexander Schwartzman, was established in 2017 to address the critical demands of society in the fields of computing, cybersecurity, and information technology through educational programs and research. The school instills excellence in scholarship and educates a diverse student body on the scientific, engineering, social, and ethical facets of the field. And now I present the degree candidates from the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences.
Ethan Babcock, Logan Beatty, Caleb Bochi, Matthew Tyler Davis, Byron Douglas Gibson, Kevin Gonzalez, Brett Hancock, Jordana Rose Harris, Lawrence Johnson, Thomas Patrick Kent Jr., Beza Koseoglu, Samantha Lorraine Laban, Jason Lamy, Cassandra Lopez, Jasmine Medlock, Evan Bradford Minor, Jamarco Monroe, Michael Evan Montesclaros, Artur Navarot, Nathan M. Palfi, Caleb Reining, Sutton A. Roberts, Elizabeth M. Robles, Daniel Alvarez Stinser, Tristan Thomas, Ashton Amari Tompkins, Mia R. Thompson, Tylene Brown, Alexis Nicole Jones, Tran Ton Ton Nguyen, Elliston Ranford Hassan Waugh IV,
Will all the candidates for all degrees please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees. They have completed all the requirements and have been recommended by the faculty for graduation.
By the authority of the state of Georgia, vested in the Board of Regents, and by them delegated to me, I confer upon each of you the degree for which you've been recommended, admitting you to all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Will all the graduates from the class of 2025 Please give yourselves a round of applause. As a symbol of your graduation and transition to alumni status, you may now move your tassel from the right to the left, signifying the completion of your degree. Congratulations. I want each of you to know and recognize not only the members of this platform party, the deans of our colleges, but the tremendous value that our faculty and staff have not only in making this place Augusta University, but in providing the education for you. We are so incredibly grateful and proud of you. I did my very best to repeat your names as you walked across the stage. If I mispronounced any of them, you have my apologies, but I want you to know this. You were never just a number at Augusta University, and you are never just a number as an Augusta University alumni, and you are life changers and life savers because you've certainly done that for us here. On behalf of First Lady Karen Keene, the faculty, the staff, the phenomenal administration, our deans, I congratulate each of you for successfully completing this phase of your education. We are so incredibly proud to send you out into the world as graduates of Augusta University. As we close the ceremony, will everyone please, who's able, to stand as Jamal Bogan will lead us in the singing of our alma mater. Now let me just give this as a precursor here. I know some of you aren't singers, but we do have phenomenal singers. But when it says Augusta University, you would do us a great pride in screaming that out with your pride as alumni of this institution. The alma mater can be found on page 24 of the commencement program. Immediately following, Landon Gilbert will continue our commencement tradition, the ringing of the Arsenal bell. In the history of Augusta University, the sound of bells has been used to recognize beginnings and endings of your academic experience. Today, we ring the bell three times to celebrate and recognize you, our newest graduates. They will signify our past, our present, and your future as Augusta University alumni.
Y'all should know this by now. In the shade of the mighty oak, we forge our destiny. Through knowledge, truth, and honor, a journey here to see. We draw upon the courage and guidance of the past. We boldly build our future with friends that ever last. Augusta, Augusta, the bell rings for me. Augusta, Augusta, it tolls our history. Augusta, Augusta, sounding to the world with vision for the ages. Augusta, we are AU.
Congratulations, graduate Augusta University class of 25. This concludes our ceremony. Go forth and celebrate with your family and friends. Good morning.